Special election today in New Jersey. Tonight, one of these two guys will be headed to D.C. Will it be the presumptive favorite, Newark Mayor Cory Booker, or the Republican former mayor of Bogota, Steve Lonegan? And the polls say it will be the Newark mayor here, Cory Booker. He's up between 10 and 22 points in the last 5 polls, and he's over 50% favorables in all of them here. We've got coverage of this special election all night on FiOS 1 News in New Jersey. And let's begin our coverage with Christy Duffy, and she is live at the Booker headquarters in Newark. Christy?
People at home?
Oh, we're having a little bit of an audio problem there with Christy. We're going to try and reestablish that. But let's head over to the other side of the aisle where Steve Lonegan, and he's really did a late push on this. As recently as a week ago, he claimed at least internal polls had him within 10. Other polls had him with 10 or 12. Remember, the margin was 30 to 40 points at one point. Lonegan team tonight is throwing their party in Bridgewater. And I want to go over to Kimberly Wallace, who joins us live here. Hey, Kimberly, can you hear me?
Yes, Rich, hello. We are live from Bridgewater, the Bridgewater Manor, at his headquarters here. And like you said, he's been pulling off some last-minute efforts to try and garner that support. Now, today he was on the phone with his campaign coalitions, making sure that his supporters get out to vote. And despite the anticipated low voter turnout, he remains confident that he will pull off the upset against his Democratic challenger. Now, he stepped up his campaigning, as we said, and I talked to him just yesterday, and he says that his energized base of supporters will be voting him in today. Earlier today, he voted in Bogota, and we caught up with him there where he talked about one of his biggest supporters, someone who endorsed him earlier in his campaign, Governor Chris Christie.
You know, we started with Governor Christie's outstanding endorsement. He was in our TV commercial, his fundraiser, and this morning Governor Christie is doing a recorded call to every Republican household in New Jersey, urging them to get out to vote. So we've unified, and I'm proud of that, the entire Republican Party, from the Tea Party to the moderate wing to the pro-life to the not-so-pro-life, everybody who cares about individual liberty in the future of this country.
Now, Lonegan will be watching the results privately with his family, after which he will be coming out to give his speech at the podium behind me. Polls close at 8, so we will be finding out shortly who the winner will be. That's the latest live from Bridgewater. Kimberly Wallace. Rich?
All right, thank you, Kimberly. Let's go back to Christy Duffy now. Again, she's live at Booker headquarters in Newark. Christy, can you hear me okay?
Rich, I can hear you okay. And as you can see, the stage is set here at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, Booker's campaign headquarters for the night. His staff tells me that he spent the day with his family after the death of his father last week, Cory Booker. But despite not making many public appearances today, the mayor was very active on Twitter, thanking his supporters and urging folks to get out and vote on the final day here. Dozens, if not hundreds of volunteers, his staff tells me, were out, however, today canvassing the state, knocking on doors and making phone calls. Mayor Booker himself did appear publicly once today, early this morning in Newark, where he voted early and used the opportunity to rail his opponent, Steve Lonegan, one last time.
People shouldn't make the mistake. He is not a Tom Keene Republican. He is not a Christie Todd Whitman Republican. Heck, he's not even a Chris Christie Republican, because while Chris Christie was out there trying to get Sandy aid for the state of New Jersey, this guy was saying we shouldn't be accepting Sandy aid.
And throughout the campaign, Booker has painted Lonegan as a far too extreme Tea Party Republican, aligned with the shutdown politics we've seen playing out in Washington over the last couple weeks. Rich?
All right, Christy, thank you very much here. And again, polls close in New Jersey in about an hour at 8 o'clock here, and we'll have complete results on FiOS 1 throughout the night. All right, we jump to our final break, and when we come back, we'll wrap things up. Stay with us.